Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're gonna go ahead and create our 15th Android application. So just click on this start a new Android Studio project, and then for the name of our application name, just type in here app 15, and you can actually specify the company domain, package name, and project location, and then click on next. And then here choose API 16 Android 4.1 Jelly Bean for your minimum SDK, and then click on next. Blank activity, next. And then here you can actually specify a name for your activity name, layout name, and for the title, main activity, and for the menu resource name. Don't change any of these values, and then click on finish. Okay, now let's actually delete this hello world text view, and then double click on this res folder, layout, activity main, and here select this floating action button, and then press on delete key on your keyboard. Okay, so let's actually go back inside this content underline main.xml, and then now we want to actually design our user interface here. Okay everyone, now let's actually drag a linear layout vertical into this linear layout horizontal. So just put this linear layout vertical at the center of this relative layout. Okay, as you can see here, now our linear layout vertical is actually here at the center of this relative layout. And then let's actually drag a linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical. Okay, and first of all, let's actually drag a text view into this linear layout horizontal. So just select this large text view and then put it inside of this linear layout horizontal. Double click on this large text view, delete the text of this text view, and for the ID just type in here txt 5 stars student. Okay, and then press on enter key on your keyboard, and let's actually drag a rating bar into this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so just put it here, and then double click on this rating bar here, and for the ID just type in here RTB 5 stars student. Okay, and then let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and now let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and then let's actually find the layout gravity. As you can see, we have a layout gravity here, and we have a gravity attribute here. Okay, so let's actually find the gravity attribute, as you can see here, and for the center horizontal, let's actually select this checkbox here that says center horizontal. Okay, and then let's actually select this large text view here, and let's actually find the layout margin. As you can see, this is the layout margin that is actually related to this text view. So open this layout margin by clicking on this little triangle here, and for the right margin assign a value, for example number 10, for example number 10 or number 20. Okay, so again, let's actually drag a linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical, and let's actually drag a rating bar into this linear layout horizontal. Let's actually drag another large text view into this linear layout horizontal. So just select this large text view and then put it inside this linear layout horizontal here. And as you can see here, this large text view is positioned at the right hand side of this rating bar, but I want this text view to be at the left hand side of this rating bar. So just drag this text view and put it before this rating bar here. Okay, so now as you can see, this text view is actually at the left hand side of this rating bar. So just double click on this large text view. For the text, just delete the text of this text view, and for the ID just type in here txt 4 stars student. Okay, and then press on enter key on your keyboard, and then let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and for the gravity, as you can see here, let's actually find the gravity attribute, and select this checkbox here that says center underline horizontal. Okay, and then let's actually select this text view and find the layout margin. As you can see, this is the layout margin, and for the margin right, enter the value 20. Okay, so as you can see here, we didn't assign an ID to this rating bar, so double click on this rating bar, and for the ID just type in here RTB 4 stars student, 4 stars student, and then press on enter key on your keyboard. Okay, Now let's actually drag a linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical, and then let's actually drag a large text view into this linear layout horizontal and double click on this large text view. And for the text, just delete the text of this text view, and for the ID just type in here txt free stars student. Okay, and then let's actually drag a rating bar into this linear layout horizontal. So just select this rating bar here and then put it inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, double click on this rating bar here, and for the ID just type in here RTB free stars student. Okay, and then as you can see here, let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and here let's actually find the gravity attribute. As you can see, this is the gravity attribute, and here check this checkbox here that says center underline horizontal, and select this text view, and let's actually find the layout margin, and for the right margin just assign the value to any. So now let's actually select this first rating bar here. As you can see, double click on it, and for the rating just assign the value 5. Select this second rating bar here. For the rating just assign the value 4. This third rating bar here, for the rating assign the value 3. Okay, and let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical, and let's actually select this large text view and put it inside this linear layout horizontal. Double click on this large text view and delete the text of this text view, and for the ID just type in here txt 2 stars student. Okay, and let's actually drag a rating bar into this linear layout horizontal. So just select this rating bar here and then put it inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, and double click on this rating bar, and for the rating just type in here 2, and for the ID just assign RTB 2 stars student. Okay, and then press on enter key on your keyboard. So just let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and for the gravity check this checkbox here that says center underline horizontal, and select this text view, and for the layout margin, and here as you can see for the layout margin attribute assign the value to any for the right margin. Okay, let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical, and drag a large text view into this linear layout horizontal. Double click on it, delete the text of this text view, and for the ID just type in here txt 1 star student. Okay, and press on enter key on your keyboard, and let's actually drag a rating bar into this linear layout horizontal. Double click on it. For the rating just assign the value 1, and for the ID just type in here RTB 1 star student. Okay, and then press on enter key on your keyboard. So just select this linear layout horizontal, and then let's actually find the gravity attribute. As you can see here, this is the gravity attribute, and then check this checkbox here that says center underline horizontal, and then select this txt 1 star student text view, and then for the layout margin assign the value to any for the right margin. Okay, and let's actually drag a button into this linear layout vertical. So as you can see here, this is a button, so just put it here and double click on it, and for the text just type in here show me the results, and for the ID just type in here btn results. Okay, and let's actually find the layout margin for this button. For the margin top assign the value 20. Okay, so now as you can see here, we actually designed our user interface, and now let's actually go back inside this main activity.java file here and delete these lines of code that are actually related to the options menu, and here delete this block of code, and now we can actually start coding here. Okay, now let's actually create some text view objects. So just type in here text view txt 5 stars student. Okay, and then put an assignment operator here. Let's actually cast this object to a text view object. Find view by id r.id.txt 5 stars student. Okay, and again just type in here text view txt 4 stars student. Okay, and then put an assignment operator here. Let's actually cast this object to a text view object. Find view by id r.id.txt txt 4-stars student. Okay, let's actually create another text view object, txt 3-stars student. Okay, cast this object to a text view object, find view by id r.id.txt 3-stars student. Okay, and by the way, if you want to, you can actually copy and paste these lines of code if you want to save time, but I prefer to actually write every line of code myself so that you can see what's going on here. Okay,